Hello, 4th grade friends. I would like to show you Mission San Fernando, Rey de Espana. The founder of this mission was Father Lawson. Over here is the gift shop. It would be where you would normally start out in the mission. Over here are the displays to represent what the mission actually had. Over here is the museum. We will now go in the museum to see what I have built. In the museum, there are historical paintings from the Indians and Spanish, and there were also pots and things like that. Now we will see the workshops. In the workshops, they make clothes and things like that. They use this sewing machine to sew their clothes. This is how it works. When you flip the lever, these things go up. And these would make the thread go up. When you click it again, they will go down, make the thread go down. When you rapidly click them, they will go up and down and rapidly push the string up and down. Here are some of the saddles they use to ride their horses. This is where they would make tools. To make the tools, they would take molds and melt metal. Once they melted this metal, they would put them in the molds to make their tools. Over here are the vending machines. They dispense water. You can even drink it. Now we will go see the mission church. In the mission church, they had the Bibles, which I will now show, and a big golden cross. The priests would read the Bibles to everyone in these pews. Over here were some candles and a back door. As you can see, there is a balcony with an organ. Luckily, while I was at the mission, I heard an organist playing an organ. Now I will show you how you get up to the balcony. Over here is the organ. You can tone these blocks like this. So when I activate them, they will make a certain sound. If I tone one block to do one sound and another block to do another sound, they will combine those two sounds to make a new sound. Over here is a music player. It would play music like this. Over here is one of the cross and the colored windows that they had at the top of the balcony. Now we will go see the Bob Hope Memorial Garden. This is the Bob Hope Memorial Garden. Bob Hope and many Indians, including his wife, are buried there. Over here are some of the tombstones. Over here, the cross says Mission San Fernando, Rey de Espana. This is where some of the soldiers were able to stay. The This is one of the tombstones that where the Indians were buried. Over here are some of the Indian skeletons. Over here is the bridge that was in the middle of the garden. This is where Bob Hope and his wife are buried. Now I will show you something else I built. This is Bob Hope's skeleton. Over here is a statue or a carved face that was put on the wall of Bob Hope. Now we will go see the convento. Right now I'm walking in the East Garden. They had a flower-shaped fountain. Over here is the convento. There are many rooms, including the Madonna room. There were statues of Madonna. Now I will show you the rooms that were in the convento. This is one of the rooms that were in the convento. Here is where one of the priests would sleep. Over here are some of the exhibits and paintings that they had at this mission. Over here is the wine cellar. This is where they make the wine. An interesting fact about this mission is that it is one of the only missions with its wine cellar still intact. This is where they put the wine to pour it out and wait for it to make wine. They would use a nozzle, as you can see, to pour the wine into their bottles. Over here is the bell tower. This bell tower was used to tell when it was time to eat, sleep, and work. Over here is the Mayordomo's house, also known as the mission's cowboy. This is what his house looked like. It had a table, some stoves, and a cradle. Over here is the archival center. It was turned into an office when I was there. This is how they made adobe. They took manure, sand, clay, and dirt. They mixed these four materials together, plus water, and they made adobe. When it dried in the sun, it became adobe. This is what all the mission walls and everything in this mission, most of everything in this mission, was made of. Thank you for watching this video about my mission. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation about Mission San Fernando, Rey de Espana.